Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 1. They want you to find the area of this composite figure, and the best approach here is to break it up into shapes that have formulas. So what are those shapes? We have a square right here, we have a triangle right here, and then we have a trapezoid right here. So let's start with the easy part, which is the square. The formula for a square is area equals side squared, and the side there's 3. So we'll do 3 squared, which would be 9. All right, now I'm going to put a big old 9 in there so we remember that that's 9. All right, and now let's talk about the triangle, the blue triangle. The formula for a triangle is half of the base times height. Area equals half. So the base they give you right here, that's 2. Let's plug that into the formula. Now the height you have to infer, which is a little tricky. Here's what we know. We know that this line right here is 5. We know that this line right here is 3. So if that line is 3, then that means on the opposite side would be 3. So we have to add the 3 and the 5 to get the length of this entire line. 3 plus 5 would give us 8. Let's put that in for the height. All right, so again, if you're confused on where that came from, let me make sure you understand. So this line here, this yellow line is 5. This line right here is 3, which would be the same as this part that I have in blue. And 3 plus 5 gives you 8. All right, now let's proceed with finishing this thing. If we take 2 times 8 and get 16, we should be able to do half of 16 in our head, and that would give us 8. So the area of the triangle would be 8 square centimeters. Let's put a big old 8 there. All right, now let's tackle the trapezoid. The formula for area of a trapezoid is area equals half of the sum of the parallel sides, which we call base 1 plus base 2, times the height. Let's substitute in the values. The bases, remember, are the sides that are parallel to each other. That means that the lines would never intersect if they were to go on forever. Now this line right here, if they're telling you that this is 3, then that means that this is 3 right here. So that's going to be base 1. For base 2, we just need this length right here, this bottom green line, which they're telling you is 5. Now for the height, that's this yellow line right here. They're telling you that that's 5. So let's put that in for the height. All right, next we have to add the parallel sides. If we add that together, we're going to get 8. All right, next, let's take half of 8. Half of 8 would be 4. And 4 times 5 would give us 20 for the area of the trapezoid. 20 square centimeters. All right, let me put a big old 20 in the trapezoid. So to finish this up, the only thing left you have to do is add 9 plus 20 plus 8. And you'll just put just the number, because it does say to avoid being scored as incorrect. If you put in square centimeters, there's probably like 50 different ways that somebody might put in square centimeters. So just to make sure that we don't get misscored for that problem, you're just putting in the number. Again, what are you adding? 9 plus 20 plus 8.